because
Yeah.
I know a lot of Hispanics, when I was doing flips and other things, they'd work a 40, 50-hour job, and then on the weekends they would
Still
work some
grinding.
more. I'm such a firm believer in quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can make all the money in the world, you can work 60 hours a week, but
Yep.
man, if you're not experiencing the people around you, the people you love, spending time with your kids, spending time with your wife, your parents,
Mm-hmm.
then you're doing it wrong, because the wealth to me isn't how much money I'm passing on to my kids. It's
Yeah.
that it's like the knowledge, it's the love that we pass on,
Right.
So
100%.
for you, how different is it for you today?
Obviously there's like that financial factor. I
Mhm.
remember that you would tell me, it's like, hey, like this is I told you, I'm like, this is how much I need to survive.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't see why you shouldn't be making X amount. And I was like, dude, this guy's crazy.
Yeah.
The summer came about and I'm like, those were actual true, like,
Yeah.
but besides the financial part, just being able, now that I'm a dad, I think my baby's going to turn almost a month.
It's awesome.
The ability to be able to like just be there. Like I was telling my wife, I'm like, imagine if I had to work my 9 to 5. I'm like that postpartum stuff, dude, that's true. Like that's real, man. I thought it
Yeah.
was like, damn. But see my wife, like sometimes days like, no, you got this, right? But if I wasn't there, like imagine like, I don't know what goes on and why it's like, why women get like that. But I told her,
Yeah.
I'm like, I think we're blessed now. Everything happened for a reason, right? And I told her, I'm
Yeah.
like, if this doesn't work out, then it's not the end of the world. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get another job and we're chilling. Like,
Yeah.
and we're lucky. We're lucky that we're young. And then one of the biggest things is that and maybe we'll talk about it down the road, but you talk about fatherhood.
Mhm.
I come from that family that my dad was working nonstop every single day just because we didn't have the luxury to not,
Yeah.
And then my wife comes from a family that her dad she grew up basically the whole time with her father owning his own business in kind of my shoes. He was
Yeah.
able to take him to school every day, go have lunch with them, go to those practices, soccer practices, and be there, right? Be that like,
Yeah.
and so I tell her like, she was very blessed to have that. And I've always wanted that, but we weren't in the situation to be able to have that.
Yeah.
And now that we can write our own story, like now that is like the greatest thing. Being able to
Yeah.
go, and I see it most like when we go to the doctor appointments that you see in the lobby